Good morning, dear children. Today we are here with political science, lesson number 27, that is rural local government, the Panchayati Raj, that is the three-tier system. So in this chapter, we are going to learn about the local government, rural local government, and the Panchayati Raj system. Under Panchayati Raj system, we have three-tier system. Okay, so first we have need and importance of the local government. A local government is an institution which is constituted to look into local problems, okay, and to provide bare amenities to the people of a village, a town, or a city. A local government has great importance of its own because of the following reasons. Here, as you can see in your book, local people know their problems well, and hence it is only they who can solve them better by taking part in the local government. The local people can get their work done better, quicker, and cheaper at the local level. The participation of local people in the local government generates the spirit of cooperation, and hence the people readily pay their taxes. The local government also provides sufficient scope to the elected representatives of local people to acquire training and experience in administration. It is interesting to note that P.T. Jawaharlal Nehru, our first Prime Minister, had worked as chairman of the Allahabad Municipal Committee during the British rule and acquired much experience of administration from there. The local government also lightens the burden of the union or center and state government. And union government, what is union government? It's based in the capital of India, deals with matter of national importance. Okay, state government, each state has its own government, okay, and maintains law and order, local transport, health service, etc. And local government, just now we read, it looks after the local needs of a city, town, or a village. Next, we have the Panchayati Raj and form of local government in rural India. Remember, the Panchayat Raj is also an important form of the local government in the rural areas. The Panchayati Raj is a three-tier system. It has panchayats at the root of village level, block samitis at the block level. As you can see here in the figure 27.1, three-tier panchayat system, Panchayati Raj is given here. Here you can see village level, block samitis at the block level, and the Jila Parishad at the district level. In this chapter, you will read about the village panchayats, which are the basic units of Panchayati Raj. The block samiti or the Prakhand Samiti, okay, block Samiti is known as also a Prakhand Samiti, is the second layer of the three-tier system of Panchayati Raj. And the Jila Parishad or the district council is the top layer in the three-tier system of Panchayati Raj. As you can see here in this picture, Jila Parishad is, or the district council is top layer in the three-tier system of Panchayati Raj. All the three institutions together look after the needs and problems of the rural areas, and they are together called the Panchayati Raj. Next we have Panchayat. What is Panchayat? So before that, you can see here local government is divided into two parts. Here rural, under rural Jila Parishads, block samitis, and Panchayat comes, and under urban municipal corporation, municipalities, and cantonments board. So in this chapter we are going to learn only about the rural, okay, not urban. So what is Panchayat? The Panchayati Raj is an important form of local government, okay, in the rural area. It is three-tier system. It has panchayats at the root or village level, block samiti at the block level, and Jila Parishad at the district level. Now, organization of a village panchayat. Almost all big villages in India have a Gram Sabha, a Gram Panchayat, and a Jnana Panchayat. Let us understand the organization and functions of each. First, we have the Gram Sabha. All adult men and women in a village who have reached the age of 18 are in the members of the Gram Sabha. Okay, Gram Sabha may be called the general body of the villagers, whose membership comprise all the adult member of the village. The membership can be anywhere between 100 and 1000. Okay, so in the Gram Panchayat, here the Gram Panchayat is formed by the member of the Gram Sabha. The number of these members differ from state to state. It is necessary that the village panchayat should have a member belonging to scheduled caste and a women member as well. So here you can see a member of a Gram Sabha elect by a small committee of members from among themselves to constitute the Gram Panchayat. Now, next we have Jnana Panchayat. Generally, there is on one Jnana Panchayat of 3 or 4 villages. Each Gram Panchayat elects some members to the Jnana Panchayat. No person can be member of both the Gram Panchayat and the Jnana Panchayat at the same time. Okay, so the Jnana Panchayats can hear only such petty cases such as trespass, minor thefts, and other cases of simple nature, whether civil or criminal. They can impose fines up to 100 rupees. If a party is not satisfied with its judgment, it can go in appeal to the High Court. The Jnana Panchayat cannot send a person to prison. The establishment of the Jnana Panchayat has a great significance of the economically weaker sections, because they save them from undue expenditure and litigation or minor disputes. The cases tried by these panchayats are decided quickly, and there is little chance of misleading the panchayat by telling lies. But the basic or minor problems of the village are solved by the village panchayats at the village level. So the panchayat resolve disputes and dispense justice in minor crime. Next we have election of the office bearers of the panchayat. So first we have village pradhan or sarpanch. The members of the village panchayat elect one of their member as sarpanch for the pradhan, who is the head panch or the president of the panchayat. In some states, sarpanch or pradhan or mukhia is directly elected by Gram Sabha. Okay, for example, in Bihar, it is his duty to call the meetings of the panchayat and to preside over these meetings. Next, we have panchayat secretary. The panchayat secretary is appointed by the district magistrate or the deputy commissioner. He is a salaried officer who maintains the records and the registers of the work done by the panchayat. He also prepares account, etc. He is a permanent employee. He is known by different names in different states. For example, Gram Sevak in Bihar. Next, we have functions of Gram Panchayat. The functions of Gram Panchayat village panchayat can be divided into two categories, that is essential or compulsory, optional or voluntary. So here you can see essential and optional functions are given here. First, we have construction and maintenance of village road and waterways under compulsory functions. Okay, and under voluntary functions, first we have management of hospitals and maternity center. Next, under compulsory functions, we have construction of culvert and roads, and next we have management of village market, so on. It's given here in your book, page number 183, so read it by yourself. Let's proceed to the next we have, that is sources of income. For all these functions, the panchayat needs money. The various sources of its income are the following: taxes on houses and shops, taxes on fairs and market, okay, shops and markets, fees realized from registration for sale and purchase of cattle, in income from the sale of public property, and the government grants. So these are the sources of income. Now, importance of the Gram Panchayat. Gram Panchayat help the villagers in solving their own problems. They teach them how to elect their representatives who would serve them better. Okay, in this way, the village panchayats give the first lesson in democracy. The villagers learn to cooperate with one another while solving their own problems. These panchayats teach the villagers self-help and not to be over-dependent on the government. Next, the panchayats reduce the burden of the government. The panchayats know the needs of their respective villagers better than prepare schemes which are most beneficial to them. Gram panchayats from basis of panchayat Raj in our country. Next, we have the block samiti. So I'm going to explain in brief about the block samiti. So the pradhans in Hindi and the panchas of the village panchayats within the block choose their representatives, okay, representative of the block samiti, and a member as well as. So first, here you can see chairman of the town area committees and the notified area committees within the block, and all the members of the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha, the Legislative Assembly and the Legislative Council elected from the block concerned. If there are no representatives of women and scheduled caste in the block samiti, then these members are appointed by the district officer concerned. And next, let's proceed to the functions of the block samiti. It's to obtain money from the government for various programs to develop the block, and to provide service of expert to village panchayats of their area. And the block samiti also provides service of expert of gram panchayat. And here you can see, for this purpose, the block samiti have various experts such as agriculture expert, an engineer, an educational expert, a veterinary doctor, and many other experts to give advice on various work on rural development. These experts frequently visit the villages and tell the people how to get more production by using improved their cattle, and how to learn scientific methods of cultivation, and how to make use of different family welfare programs. So next we have sources of income under the block samiti. Broadly, the income of block samitis come from two sources, that is from taxes, government's assistance. The block samitis levy taxes on lands and houses, cattle and fairs, and raise fund from the village for providing them expert services. The government assistance comes in the form of grants and aid from the state governments. So let's proceed to the next, that is the Jilla Parishad. So the Jilla Parishad of the District Council is the highest institution of the Panchayati Raj in India. Just as all the block samitis coordinate the development activities of all the panchayats in their area, similarly the Jilla Parishads coordinate the activities of the block samitis in the district. First, we have composition and election. The composition of the Jilla Parishad is somewhat similar to the composition of a block samiti. Though a bigger scale, it is composed of the following members. Let us see the given points. The chairman of the block samitis in the district, members of the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha representing the district, members of the Vidhan Sabha and Vidhan Parishad from the district, representatives of the scheduled caste and scheduled tribes, and representatives of women. The Jilla Parishad elects its chairman and vice chairman. The chairman presides over the meetings. The Jilla Parishad and Block Samiti appoint different committees for efficiency and smooth functions of various programs. These subcommittees are composed from among the members themselves to look after such developments development works and education, sanitation, public health, agriculture, production, finances, social welfare, and family planning. So government appoints a secretary of Jila Parishad who is permanent employee of the Parishad. He maintains record and accounts. Now we have decision making and functions of the Jila Parishad. Jila Parishad is the apex organization of the three-tier system of Panchayati Raj. Its main function is to help the village panchayats and the block samitis and to coordinate their work. It also gives advice to the government on the work of panchayats and the block samitis. It prepares plan for comprehensive development of the whole district. It takes steps to increase agricultural production and to improve sanitization in the rural areas. It constructs good roads in the village and sources of income under the Jila Parishad. Its main sources income are the financial grant from the government, rent from the property owned by the Jila Parishad, taxes levied on properties and fare, etc. Significance of Panchayati Raj. The Panchayati Raj has many achievements to its credit. The Panchayati Raj system has brought about political awakening in rural India. The Panchayati Raj has brought the government close to the people. The Panchayati have succeeded in improving the condition of their respective village by taking up welfare activities. Okay, so primary and adult school run by panchayats have spread literacy and education among the rural people. The panchayats have succeeded in drawing the attention of the government official to their problem. Next we have the state government and the Panchayati Raj. The state government has been given the power to pass the law for constituting the different institution of Panchayati Raj. The state government helps the panchayats by giving them financial grant to carry out their plans for village improvement. The state government keeps a district watch on the work of Panchayati Raj institutions and appoints a secretary to maintain accounts and keep record of the work done by these institutions. At the district level, the collector or the deputy commissioner looks after their work and coordinates the work of Panchayati Raj and the district administration. However, at the block level, same work is done by the block development officer or the BDO. So dear children, let us learn from this chapter that the local government is important. Why? Local government, because local government know their problems well and can solve them better by taking part in the local government. The local people can get their work done better, quicker and cheaper at the local level. The participation of local people in the local government generates the spirit of cooperation, etc. And the Jila Parishad is the apex organization of the three-tier system of the Panchayati Raj. Okay, let us learn. So why? Because the Jila Parishad helps the village panchayats and the block samitis to coordinate their work. It also gives advice to the government and the works of the panchayats and the block samiti, implementation of 5-year plans and other plans for rural development are also the responsibility of the Jila Parishad. And we read that the Nyanya Panchayat are of great significance for the economically backward people. Why the Nyanya Panchayats have a great significance for the economically backward people? It is because they save the people from over expenditure and litigation or minor disputes, etc. They have the power to improve a fine or maximum rupees 100 to 1000. And about the three-tier system, that the Panchayat Raj is three-tier system. It has Panchayat, the root of the village level block. And here, as we know that about the village panchayats are the basic units of Panchayati Raj. The block samiti or the Prakhand Samiti is the second layer of the three-tier system of Panchayati Raj, and the Jila Parishad in the district council is the top layer in the three-tier system of the Panchayati Raj. Thank you very much.